Special $5 coupon to whoever complains first in the comments about the noise outside. Hey guys, Lawrence here at Peak Design headquarters in San Francisco, and we've got a real quick end of campaign tripod addendum video. First things first, we've got less than a week to go on this campaign, so if you're planning on backing and helping us bring the Travel Tripod to life, the time is now. Another piece of news is that we finally did get some third-party testing data in from our friend David over at thecentercolumn.com. And it turns out, as many of you suspected, there is a slight benefit in performance when you go with the carbon fiber over the aluminum. It is really loud out there. For a real in-depth look at that testing, head over to the update section of the campaign page and read Kickstarter update number 8. So the main thing we want to talk about today are the 4 different accessories you can get and add on to your pledge. But a quick reminder before we dive into those, both the carbon fiber and aluminum tripods all come with a soft case, a standard plate, and a hex wrench to install that plate and make adjustments on your tripod. So those 4 accessories are the universal head adapter, the spiked feet, the Ultralight Conversion Kit, and our standard plate. The universal head adapter swaps out with our compact ball head and lets you use any tripod head with our Travel Tripod legs. It's got a standard 3/8 inch screw on it. Installation is easy. Just unscrew and detach the compact ball head and then screw in and attach the universal head adapter. Installation of any third-party tripod head is super easy. So the head adapter is a great add-on if you've got a particular tripod head that you really like to use. For instance, videography work. This has got some nice pan and tilt action now. And an added bonus is that you still get a lot of the benefits of our compact legs. So the universal head adapter will retail for $29.95, but act now and get it for $25 on our Kickstarter. Our spike feet swap out with the rubber feet that come with the travel tripods and give you more grip in dirt, sand, or icy conditions. So something to keep in mind is that these are pre-production prototypes of the spike feet. The design team is still figuring out exactly what the look is going to be on them, but the function's all there. Right now we're thinking stainless steel because it is so durable. And we will keep you up to date as we finalize the design on these. All you have to do is unscrew the rubber feet that come on the tripod and then screw in your spike feet. These spike feet can really dig into certain surfaces, especially ice and certain rocky or loose gravel terrains. But let's be honest, the reason most of you guys are after them is because they look super badass. To answer a few commonly asked questions, yes, they will fit installed into your soft case. And yes, they will ship with your tripod at the end of the Kickstarter. These spike feet will eventually retail for $29.95, but you can get them right now for $25 on our Kickstarter campaign. Next up is our Ultralight Conversion Kit. We haven't talked a whole lot about this thing yet, but we're going to go into a little more detail right now. So what this does is it effectively takes the bottom 4 sections, so up to here, out of each leg of the tripod and replaces it with these feet. And what you get is a tabletop-sized tripod that weighs significantly less than what you get out of the box. The Ultralight Conversion Kit is awesome if you're a backpacker going out into the wilderness or anyone who's really looking to save significant amounts of weight. It still maintains all of the functionality of the compact ball head, and you get the spatial efficiency of the tripod design. So a quick disclaimer, just like on those spike feet, these are 3D printed prototypes. The functionality is all there, but the form is probably not quite at 100%. So Tom told me that they're not going to be made out of metal and they're not going to be made out of rubber. So they're either going to be made out of balsa wood or a lightweight plastic material. And like the spike feet, rest assured these will ship with your tripod at the end of the Kickstarter. So installation and use of the Ultralight Conversion Kit uses a feature of the tripod that we haven't talked a whole lot about. And what that is a quick way to take out the bottom 4 sections of each leg. And that's useful not just for this kit, but for the maintenance of your tripod. And we'll cover that in a later video. All right, so what you do is you release the shroud. I like to use my thumb. I got big thumbs. I got the second biggest thumbs at Peak Design. And you apply pressure right here on the outside of the shroud, and it pops this collar out, and it flips open. I'll show you that from this side. You can see it's kind of open in there. And then you open up the first lever, grab the collar, and you can take the whole thing out. So let's do that on the other legs. Now, you install the conversion kit. And these guys have a spring-loaded button that fits right in. So because these are prototypes, I don't want to give you guys exact weight numbers, but generally, on the aluminum tripod like this one, we are going from 1.56 kilograms down to 0.81 kilograms. And on the carbon fiber tripod, we're going from 1.27 kilograms down to 0.72 kilograms. For additional weight savings, you could actually remove the center column from the ball head, which I've done on this guy right here. So if you watch our longer instructional, you'll know already that the ball head has a little bit of that center column geometry built in. So let me take this out, put this guy in, and that little bit of center column shape allows you to get full articulation of the ball head without having the entire center column there. So the way I would use the Ultralight Conversion Kit is without the center column. You're already sacrificing deployed height. You might as well save all the weight that you can. I can see myself using it for astrophotography the most. I've dabbled a few times. I'm no Dave Anhalt, but a few inches in deployed height doesn't make too big a difference when we're talking about hundreds of light years. Additionally, I imagine using this a lot in low mode. I like low mode quite a bit. So right now I've got my 50 millimeter macro, and there could be some really phenomenal point of views to be had there. So for both that astrophotography setup and for doing this low mode macro stuff, I don't really need deployed height. So I might as well be saving almost half the weight when I carry this thing around. The kit installs in seconds and gives you a full featured travel tripod and an ultralight backpacking tabletop tripod all in one. The Ultralight Conversion Kit will eventually retail for $29.95, but during the Kickstarter, you can add it on for 25 bucks. Vic, right here? Right here? You got it? You got it. So the last of our 4 primary add-ons is the standard plate. Now, if you know Peak Design, you already know the standard plate. If you don't, a quick history. This is on its 3rd iteration, and we have worked for years to come up with the best Arca Swiss plate for your camera. It is an incredibly low stack height made out of machined aluminum. It's got great grip on the bottom of your camera. Vic, could you get in here on this stack height? Got it. Yeah, that's nice. Also, if you've been paying attention at all during the Kickstarter, you've probably seen some comments questioning the logic of using a hex key to attach or tighten the plate onto your camera. And those are good questions that people raise. And to say it again, we stand by the hex key because you get such incredible torque when you install it. And the reason that's important to us is not just to keep it on there when you're using the tripod, but this is a big part of both our capture ecosystem and our strap ecosystem. And so because this is a load-bearing part of those products, it's got to be on there as strong as possible. If that's a deal breaker, just buy another Arca Swiss plate, use it with our tripod. But if you're on board with Peak, grab a few of these bad boys. These retail for $19.95, but act now during the Kickstarter and grab another or 2 for 15 bucks each. So how do I add those onto my pledge? Let's check that out. All right, so the first thing you're gonna, oh, wait a minute, let's close that out. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is back the project if you haven't done that already, but I'm assuming most of you guys have. So if you have backed, then you go up to manage your pledge. When you're in here, you go to change your pledge amount. You can see I've backed for $1 whole. Now, pick whichever of the 2 tripod models you'd like to get. I'm gonna go with carbon. And you'll notice that it automatically sets to United States shipping. So you're gonna wanna pick whichever shipping you are shipping it to. Then you take the amount of your add-ons and you put it in here in addition to your base price. So your pledge amount is going to be a combination of this price of the tripod plus your shipping plus the add-on accessories. So if I wanted to get one of each of those accessories, that'd be 90 bucks plus my $10 shipping to the United States. That would put me at $579. I would press continue, confirm, and there we go. Confetti, we're going to get our stuff. You'll notice there's no point in this process where you pick out exactly which accessories you want. Don't worry about that. You pick out the exact accessories you want at the end of the campaign in a separate survey. So just put the dollar amount in for now. All right, thanks for coming along on this video addendum to our Tripod Kickstarter. You've heard us say it before, but thank you so much for participating. Crowdfunding sustains our entire business and keeps us free of outside investment, which allows us to design products like this. If you've got any questions, check out the FAQ. It might be answered there. If it's not, hop on the comments board or reach out to our customer service department, and happy shooting. Addendum! Was the length right? But wait, how did I just slide my MacBook in front of me so easily? Pro tip. What you're gonna wanna do is get on Amazon and find some furniture sliders and pop those on the bottom of your MacBook. Gives you a nice cushion and it keeps the computer off the surface of your working area.